All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited that you joined us tonight on our November team call. I don't know if you remember, but we had one back in October, and I'm going to try to do this every single month, maybe more than once a month if we have updates or we have new information. I do want to give a big shout out to those that won the incentive with Brandon and Lynette Cunningham. They're actually on a Zoom right now with Taylor Worry. This was for the NAD sample list that they turned in, so I am recording it for all of them. But my name is Tori Hill from Homa, and I'm excited to see all of your faces. I do want to go over a few things that we have a special guest with us tonight that I want you to hear from her. But first off, I do also want to say, kudos to you, all of you that are doing the Super Saturdays, that are doing the home meetings, making the phone calls, connecting with people and sharing this information, or even attending an LVA. We just had all of this go on this past Saturday, and it was really exciting to be in Biloxi, Mississippi this past Saturday. We had a training that Joe Elizalde put together at an amazing place, but we all came together and we had some breakout sessions, and it was amazing. It really was. So congratulations to all of you that are stepping up and making this happen. And again, to all of you that have joined us tonight, because you're taking the time to take control of your business and you're on this Zoom. So shout out to all of you. But I do want to highlight someone tonight before we go into some news, and then we have someone else come on with us. Debbie Ricks is with us. She's a Pro 6 here in Louisiana, and the reason I have her on tonight is because she's got some points for Cancun. And Debbie, you're going to have to tell us how many points and what level you're at. But I reached out to her this past week for our Super Saturday we were having in Biloxi, Mississippi. And all I did is I texted her. I said, Debbie, I need you to help me out with the Super Saturday in Biloxi. Without hesitation, she put a little check, meaning she's going to do this. So I called her and I said, Debbie, I said, here's why I'm asking you. Because of you taking control of your business, just being intentional and collecting all of these points, you're doing something. So I want you to help me teach on DMO, Daily Method of Operation. And y'all, she blew it out the park. I was so proud of you, Debbie. You did phenomenal. You did. So first off, tell us a little bit about you, the points you have. And here's the first thing I want you to tell everybody. When I asked you to do this for us Saturday, without hesitation, well, you had some hesitation, but you said yes. Tell everybody why you even said yes, please.
Oh, thank you, Tori, for having me on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Okay.
Well, thank you for having me on, and it is an honor. And again, out of the blue, Tori's calling me tonight to let me know the call was going on and asked me to do this. So you've asked me the DMO, the Daily Method of Operation, and sure, I would be glad to help Tori. Tori asked me to do anything. I'm going to jump in and try to help you and get it done. But my hesitation was on, are you sure you want me to do this? Because I guess my history with Lifevantage is I am a Pro 6. I have been more consistent in doing the business more. So I have racked up some points, and I'm in the 4th tier for receiving points to go for the trip for Cancun. And nobody was more surprised than when I saw Tim Cox posted that. I'm like, I made it to tier 4. How did I even do that? So again, it's just been phenomenal and exciting to be able to do that. And it just kind of gives you more momentum that you really want to do more and be on phone calls and making this happen more. But when I was hesitant to talk with anybody at the Daily Method of Operation, because I wanted to paint a truthful picture of what what my business has always looked like. And when I thought about it, it was like, maybe I can help somebody so they're not beating themselves up or they're not chastising themselves, because I have not always been the most faithful person at doing something daily, doing a daily method of operation. And furthermore, it's not necessarily doing a daily method of operation, but it's the business or it's the money-making activities I have not been consistent with. I guess for the past 7 years, I've been very consistent doing a daily method of operation because I'm on the calls, I'm at the events, I'm doing the trainings, and I'm doing so many of these things. But when I really sat down and started, I'm kind of looking at my sheet of paper on my bulletin board that's right over there, and how many holes and spaces are in that I can see that I'm not doing a money-making activity every day. And so once I started looking at that and writing it down and looking at those sheets going, I've got to step this game up, and really making a commitment that there has to be something daily. And so when I said yes, I was really hoping that I could fast track somebody else, that I could give somebody that was there that day permission to quit beating themselves up, to just recognize that, start back over. Just start back over tonight, tomorrow, but just start back over, brush yourself off. Today is day one, and go for it again. And that's where I was.
Yeah, I loved what you said Saturday. You basically let everybody know, just pick yourself back up. It's okay. And just do what you can each day. And what you and I were trying to teach everybody Saturday, and I loved it, was we should be intentional every day. But some days being intentional might mean just reading a book because you need that personal growth. Or it could be just picking up the phone and calling your mentor because you need to be picked up and inspired that day. But be intentional any way you can for your business. The money-making activity, that is where we need to grow our businesses and grow our paychecks, correct?
Right.
That's
correct.
Something that I have made a commitment on. And when I got back from Elite Academy in Long Beach, that's when I made the decision, because I was like you, Debbie. I'm going to tell everybody, not every day was I doing the money-making activity. I'm intentional every day. But I made that commitment when I got back because I know where I want to be. And Tim and I made those goals towards the end of the year. So yes, we're being intentional every single day.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Making the phone calls, reaching out to people, following up with people. But I loved what you said Saturday. Just brush yourself off, pick yourself back up, and start again. Relaunch today. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. And congratulations on all those 2 points. We all have to catch you up. How many points do you actually have?
Is it 6,000? Yes, a little over 6,000.
Wow.
Yeah, if we keep on this track, I'll be at level 6 before the end of the year. So if we keep on
amazing. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for everybody
joining us today.
It's been everybody helping. I appreciate it.
I really appreciate you. All right, so a little bit of business before I get someone else on. Black Friday's coming up, and tomorrow we actually have an elite call tomorrow with corporate. So we're going to find out a whole lot more information. They're supposed to have a PowerPoint where they're going to give us what products are going to be in this Black Friday special. So as soon as we get this information, I promise you, your leadership will send this out to you so that we could start promoting and we could start passing this on to our prospects. Of course, we have a new product. I don't know if you saw the face mask. I'm super excited about that. That will be with our Black Friday specials. Also, I wanted to talk to you about what Debbie and I were just saying about being intentional. What I try to picture and I try to lay out for my business is 90-day run. So I've been running since October 1st, so October, November, December, because I want to close this year basically out really strong. So I have to share with you, and I'm only sharing this with you because I want you to understand what I mean by being intentional and doing money making activities. So far today, in fact, Saturday, I don't know if you remember this, Debbie, I told everyone I had 19 rejections. As of today, I have 21 rejections. And I mean flat out no. But the reason I share that with you is I've gotten 3 new customers. I've probably got 4 to 5 people that are on the business for the business. Julie, if you can mute yourself, let me try. I got you. The reason I share this with you is if I have 21 rejections, what does that mean? That means that I'm going out there and I'm prospecting and I'm sharing this information. 21 no's, guess what those are, guys? Those are all follow-ups because I don't take no as a no. I take that it means no, not right now. Okay, so I always close that with them by saying, I respect that. Is it okay if I keep you in the loop? And I write this down on my follow-up sheets because guess what? I'm going to follow back up with them. No means no, not right now. And lots of people, I could tell you this, with Sonny and Chad, who personally enrolled us, took us 5 months, took them to follow up with us constantly before we said yes. So go out and get the no's, get the rejections. And what you do with the rejections is you just wipe that off of your shoulder. Don't take them personally because it's nothing against you or your products or the business. It's them. They either don't have the money, they don't have the time, or it's just something they can't put on their plate. So go out and get 21 rejections. Catch up with me. I'm probably going to have 30 by the end of the month. Next thing is this month. Okay, we're at the 19th day of November. Now's the time, which I started November 1st, but now's the time to really, really push and close that month out strong. Check with your downline. Make sure they have their PV. Go in your back office. It's what I do, and I do it daily because I want to know what's going on with each person in the business. Lead with excitement right now. You should be excited. I feel the momentum. If you don't, call me. I'll help you find that excitement because I feel it right now. And guess what's so exciting? When I prospect people or I speak to people or I just see people out at the grocery or out and about, they see the excitement on me. They want to know what I'm so excited about. Why am I so happy? People want to feel what I feel. So lead with excitement right now. So let's do this. I have someone else that I want to pull on with us, Pro 8 Sonny Belanger, because he just got back from Elite Retreat in Arizona. While he was there, he was texting some of us, and he had me so excited. He was just sharing with us some things Darren Jensen was saying, Justin Rose. Oh my gosh, look at him, y'all. Look at Sonny. Do y'all see him? Sonny, I don't hear you. Now, you have to unmute. I think he's got the face mask on.
Yeah.
Sonny, is that the face mask?
That's the face mask,
girl. Sonny, you crack me up.
Hey,
tell us about
I was worried you were going to talk too long. I'm starting to dry up here.
Tell us about the face mask. Tell us about Elite Retreat.
Guys, this is the face mask. This is my second day to try it. I tried it while we were out there in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. And guys, you got to try this. Anita tried it for the first time today. She just took it off and she loves it. I wanted her to get on with me, but I don't know. You ladies are kind of funny about that kind of stuff. I don't know. But that was just one of the things that happened this weekend, guys. I want to tell you guys, I left this elite retreat. First of all, you know how corporate is. They wine and dine you. They treat you like royalty. We had a great time. And our surprise guest was Eric Worre. Okay. Eric spent the whole day Friday with us. Guys, for those of you that have never been to elite retreat, it's more of a, you get together with corporate, you hear from a few leaders, but it's more or less play and have fun. Well, this day they told us from Friday, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning till almost 6 o'clock at night, we were going to be in meetings, intense meetings, and we were, with from corporate to Eric Worre, to having Rachel Jackson, our brand new Pro 10, first Pro 10 guys in over 5 years in Lifevantage. It was a big deal. A ton of new Pro 8s. I mean, so many new Pro 7s. Guys, we have some amazing things going on. But look, I'm going to have to make this quick because I'm starting to dry up. I can't hardly talk. It's dried up. But let me tell you what impressed me the most, first of all. To have Eric Worre get up there and to give Lifevantage his word that he was going to work tirelessly with all of us in Lifevantage to develop a system. Guys, the first time in history of network marketing, Eric Worre is going to put his stamp, going to put his name behind a system so that we can all be unified in what we're doing. Guys, I know all of you realize how important unity is. I think it's one of the things that's been lacking with us for quite a few years. We've all been kind of doing our own thing, but to have unity. And the beauty of this, Eric Worre could probably bring in his system, but he got with all of us, spent all day working on the system, and then committed his staff of 40 people to work tirelessly with Lifevantage to create a system. Guys, let me tell you what that means for us. Let me get a drink because I'm drying up here. This is going to be the first in network marketing history to have a guy like that come in there and work with a group to develop a system. And he mentioned 5 key things there, you know, having a video that we all can use. We all using different videos, you know, having a way that we bring distributors on board, customers on board. He really stressed that and stressed that the system is everything. He's told us that he's helped some companies not develop a system, but just help them who had, as he said, crap for products. And because of a system, they are blowing it up. And he says, with our system, with our products, and introducing this system, he said this from stage that there's no doubt that he thinks that we can be a $1 billion company within 3 years. Again, guys, that's coming from Eric Worre, okay? And that was a big deal, a big deal. He outlined for us what he's going to do, and we're going to be able to get with you guys and share a lot more of this. I don't want to keep everybody's time, but that was one of the things, you know, dealing with Eric Worre, and then dealing with compliant issues. Guys, we were really stressed about compliance. You want compliance in your business. You want compliance in your Facebook group. Anything you have, invite corporate there. You want compliance there because that's what's going to save us, okay? That's what's going to keep us going and build us. And again, it's hard to understand the importance of compliance, but there was a company last year that got shut down. There are 2 major companies that are in the works of being shut down because of compliance issue, whether it's income statement earnings and, you know, falsifying that, or making product claims. I mean, you remember a while back, Eric Worre mentioned this, that Cheerios or cereal, you know, you got to remember, we're a food, we're not a drug. Cheerios got in all kind of trouble because they said if you ate Cheerios, it reduced your cholesterol. even though it was true, they got in all kind of trouble. They were fined, and they almost lost that whole line. So being compliant is just unbelievably important. But Tori, I know you got a couple of questions, but let me just stress this, guys. We're working on something here. We're working on a system, but don't let that slow anybody down from what you're doing. Don't let this detract from it. If you're doing something that's working, keep doing, keep your oars in the water, and he stressed that. And gradually, this is going to be, again, an enhancement to what we're already doing. We have some phenomenal leaders here. So, guys, I mean, I'm pumped up. Tori, what you got? I know you got a question. I can see your little brain working.
I'm excited. Well, okay, so what I heard with the compliance, what they talked about was, you know, for us not to say the disease. Like for me, you know, I suffered with ADD. I should not be saying ADD. I need to say mental clarity, focus issues. So that's something that I heard we need to really work on, plus income. Also, Sonny, I think I have the right guy, but his name is Aaron Johnson. LV. I don't know if everybody could see this.
That's him.
This is the guy that we need to all friend request on Facebook. He is the compliance guy. So I friend requested him. It says compliance specialist at Lifevantage.
You want him in your Facebook groups.
Yes.
You want this guy. Tell him in Facebook, friend him, invite him to any group you have, even though it may be a group of 2 or 3 people. There are groups that 3 or 4 people have gotten companies in trouble. Guys, it only takes one person. They don't even have to be a distributor. It can just be a customer that just jumps on your Facebook groups and starts making claims. It's on us. It's on us. You can't stress the importance of that.
And I do see on his Facebook page, he's got all kinds of suggestions. He's even got a compliance guidance. So go ahead and friend request him. His name again is Aaron, Aaron Johnson, LV. All right, thank you, Sonny. You need.
I'm going to say this, Tori. He also gave us his phone number. I got it written down somewhere.
Okay.
Where I don't have it. I don't have it in front of me. I'll get it for you though. But he gave us his phone number and said, Darren committed that if he's got to bring more people on board, he's going to bring any question you have. Don't feel like you're bothering this guy, and don't do this. And the last thing I'm going to say is, my respect for Darren Jensen went up like 3 notches this weekend. And I don't know how it could go up anymore. To know that he's opened up a checkbook and going to write Eric Worre a check to help us. And not only that, it's going to be incentivized. The more success Lifevantage has, the more we're going to pay Eric. So you know he's going to be working diligent, because the guy's only worth about $5 billion. So you know he needs the money. Yeah,
I heard he's going to be paying him, like, if he succeeds this task, he gets a bonus. If he helps us succeed a task, he gets a bonus. So awesome. Sonny, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wash your face really good, okay? I can't wait to get that product. All right, so guys, pay attention tomorrow for sure. We're going to be giving you some information from our elite call that we're having tomorrow. But let's take about 5 more minutes and close this with Pro 8 Sarah Cox. She wanted to say a few words and just inspire us and motivate us. So again, thank you everybody for joining us. And Sarah, you go ahead and close it for us.
Awesome. Hi, can you hear me? Okay, great. So Tori, thank you so much for putting this together. It's great to come together as a team, especially now. The energy and the excitement in the company is really, really high. When Sonny said that Eric Worre says in 3 years we could be $1 billion company, That's how momentum happens. We very quickly grew from 11 million to 200 million in just a couple of years' time. And the growth is just going to happen exponentially. And regardless of this system and when it comes out and all of that, it's not going to change the fact that we invite people to look at the information, we use a tool, and we connect them to the team. It's always going to be that. Always, always. That's what we do. That's how we do it. And Tori, you know, talking about being intentional every single day, it is so very important. I think it's so important. And I know for me personally, I'm having we have our list, our daily action plan, your daily method of operation, what you do every day to move your business forward. And we know life is crazy. I'm sure you've experienced it. Every day's different. You may really intend to do the whole thing, and time gets away from you. Life takes over, and you may not do everything. And to avoid that feeling of letting yourself down and not showing up for your business and feeling anxious that things aren't going to happen because you're not doing what you know you need to do. Trust me, I know, I've been there. We all have been there before. Have your one thing that at minimum you're going to do. Like Tori said, that personal development, I feel like that should probably be the one thing, because I can tell y'all, I've got my book right here. This is the book that I'm reading right now, The Slight Edge. And last week I was kind of like feeling funky. I was feeling like I'm doing all these things. I'm taking time away from my girls, away from my family, and I'm coming and I'm like messaging people on Facebook and commenting and doing all this stuff, and I haven't enrolled anyone, and I'm just feeling really frustrated. And I'm just like, why? Why am I spending time away from my family for what? It's not even amounting to anything. That's where I was feeling. Have you ever felt that way? I'm sure others have felt that way. But I read my book, and the chapter that I read that day was speaking directly to the small, seemingly insignificant things that feel like you're not accomplishing anything, but by consistently doing them every single day, the compound effect and the momentum that can be created over time. And so while it may feel sometimes like nothing's happening and you're not having the success you want, it might feel like that. But if you continue to show up and you continue to do it, and you trust the system, you trust the process, and you believe that it is possible and it can happen for you, things are going to turn around and things are going to happen. And just know that as long as you're showing up to the best that you can, you're doing the best that you can. And you should be proud of that. And you should celebrate the fact that you're showing up and you're doing the do, regardless of the results. You got to marry the process, divorce the results. They say it all the time. But it is so very important to have a plan. Go into your day with a plan. They say plan your work and then work your plan. And last night, I've been super productive the last few days, but last night I was about to go to bed and I felt like I hadn't put anything in my stories in a while, and I just could not go to sleep without doing it. And I got up and I ended up staying up till 2 a.m. putting together something in my stories, but it ended up being really good. And I was really excited about it. And, you know, it felt like I was showing up for me. So identify what activities in building your business do you want to do at minimum, and do those at minimum every day. And every day that you can do more, you do more. And just know that this opportunity is right here. It's right now. It's for you. It's for all of us on this Zoom right now. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. We question ourselves. We doubt ourselves as leaders. We doubt ourselves, you know, in our ability to do that. I don't know if that doesn't happen to some people, but I know it happens to me. And I just want you all to know that I believe in you. I know that you can do it, because I came into this thing completely terrified, not taking any action whatsoever except staying plugged in. And if that's you, if getting on this Zoom tonight is all you did all month, you have done great work and you have showed up for yourself and you've showed up for your business. And so take the feelings that you have from this Zoom and make a plan of what you can do for your business. At minimum, look and see whose birthdays it was in the last couple of weeks. Record a voice message and tell them happy birthday. Send them a positive, uplifting message, letting them know that you were thinking of them. It doesn't even have to be someone's birthday. It can literally, I was just with a group of girlfriends Saturday night. I made a bunch of new friends. I reconnected with some friends that I knew. I sent them all messages today. I recorded one message, hoping that they were having a great day, made a little joke about it being Taco Tuesday, and I just said something really fun. Copy and paste and sent it to all of the friends. They all messaged back how much they loved it. It put a smile on their face. And by sending it on Facebook Messenger, it puts them as wanting us being friends. So Facebook will show them what I post. It'll show them my stories. And so it all counts. Everything that you do matters. So just be that friend. Be that friend for your people first, because when people know, like, and trust you, then they're going to want to do business with you. They're going to want to buy products from you. My plan is for me to just be someone who's so fun that people just want to work with just because they want to work with me. That's what I want to do. And I'm just believing that, it's going to work out because I'm doing the do. Just keep showing up for your business. It's going to happen for you, and it's going to be a super, super fun run. And I'm so excited that you're all here with us and you're a part of this next run with us. Because, Tori, how much fun did we have with the first run?
Oh, amazing fun. And we're starting to have that much fun again, because I don't know if you guys realize this, but Sarah and I talk just about every day? Just every day, because we motivate and inspire each other. So yeah, it's happening, Sarah. The fun is here.
It's so much fun. It's just going to get more and more fun as this thing goes. So just believe that this is possible. Believe this is for you. And let's take this thing to the top, because we have a lot of lives to change. I mean, you cannot take this lightly, what we have our hands on. We are truly impacting people's lives, the quality of life, their quality of health. We're really making a difference in the world, and don't let anyone ever make you doubt that or question what you're doing. You have a really big mission. We're all part of it. We're all Team Lifevantage, and we're bringing a health revolution to humanity, and it's just such an incredible thing. And then a byproduct of doing so, we get to create the life that we all dream of, whatever your dreams are. Whatever your dreams are, no matter how big, no matter how small, whatever it is that is important to you, focus on that vision and let that vision pull you into showing up for yourself at minimum 15 minutes a day into your business at minimum. 1 hour a day can take you really far places. 2 hours a day will take you there twice as fast. So I'm cheering you all on.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Appreciate all that inspiration and all your wisdom. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks again for joining us. And like I said, pay attention to the announcements from our elite call tomorrow. Your leadership will send it to you. So again, Debbie, thank you. Sunny, thank you. Sarah, thank you. Y'all have a blessed night. Bye.